manufacturer. Because my personal story is that I started as operator. So pretty much I bought the first wind tunnel from original company, from Aerodium, from Canadians, back 2004. And my intention was to become an operator. So I was actually pretty much sitting in the same shoes like some of these guys here. I have the wind tunnel, and I need to find a way to make money out of this as operator. Yeah, I know Simon did the same in the UK. Yeah, so I was operator. That after couple months of our operations, we got an email from somebody willing to have a big show and asking if we can pull in the wind tunnel in the big show. I said, okay, of course we can. Yeah, even so, we didn't have any technology ready for that. Yeah, we agreed, and it appeared that it was the Olympic Games. Yeah, so that's how we got involved into Olympics, and it was the new challenge for me again. Because it was only 2 months open, we didn't have the performers, we didn't have the instructors, so I was pretty much teaching people myself, so I was an instructor as well. And since we didn't have performers, we needed to learn to be performer back then, yeah. And then I get some, sorry, we get some tweaks from film industry, so we pretty much was throwing people into the wind tunnel, shooting some videos out of that, and some of them were good. And we pulled together the video and we sent this to Olympics. This is how we can do, yeah. But it was just random luck in this video. Nothing was prepared, yeah. So this is why I'm saying I pretty much went all these experiences from investor to operator, to performer, to instructor, and since the technology from Canadians, now I can tell it openly, it was a very shitty one, yeah, to be honest. It was very loud, very bad. We kept fixing it all the time, so I needed to find engineers to fix it properly, and then this is how we get involved into the production of that, yeah. But even so, the idea was great, and actually Olympics was a big success, and after Olympics, a lot of people actually seen these wind tunnels as a people didn't saw it before, yeah. So it was big exposure for the sport, and for us personally, we were not ready to commercialize back then to make the money out of these wind tunnels, because SkyVenture was a very established company, and Alan Metney was really happy that I did this show, and then he called me and congratulated me, but in reality he was the one who made the big commercial value out of that, yeah. Still, we were establishing our name in the show industry as a let's say young and interesting players in that, and we got a lot of deals, starting with some crazy people in Dubai willing to have these flying people over the camel race. We was part of a Camel Beauty Festival as well. So a lot of crazy stuff I've seen in my life, yeah. And some military people came to us, and the first customer we got was a Pakistani militaries, and I pretty much was driving to the work on an armored vehicle, because it was a lot of tensions going on. So, okay, long story short, I don't think there was something wrong with the idea of flying people in open air. I think that the wrong side was technology. Technology was not matured back then, yeah, and the show business was okay with this low noise, because you could always put music higher and it's okay, yeah. But it was not okay for regular consumers, and this was the reason why the industry and you guys think that the same technology from 1979 is still up today, yeah. But it has changed. So let's pull out the video number 2, just to give you a sense what's happening. what is my point? My point is sometimes to open you're trying to open one door, yeah, but there is a lot of room, a lot of other doors which you're not touching. And what my company is doing for the industry, I think we are very good promoters. We are good promoters for all of us, all of you, yeah, particularly. And I think it makes sense. And the second point I want to touch is that apart from promotion, where we heard a lot of stories during this session about sponsorship and all these things. Yeah, we are getting these sponsors. All the big names are already advertising on the wind tunnels. We have my partners from China somewhere here. So we are getting big deals with the big brands. Cadillac, Superman movie. What else? Under Armour was there. Yeah, so they're paying premium. NFL in the United States paid quite a bit of money just to have it for us for the draft. Yeah. So it makes sense. But the second point I want to touch is about this operator side. Yeah. And since I've been as operator myself, I understand completely very well how the operator feels, because you're buying something which costs a lot of money, and you don't know if it will be successful or not successful in your particular location, if your people will appreciate it. Nobody knows if Chinese will like it, yeah, and Chinese are not actually the best flyers in China, because it's very different for them, yeah. So the point I'm heading, that technology has to cost cheaper. That's one of the things, and second, investor has to have this flexibility of what happens if the shit hits the fan, and the business is not picking up, if the money is not coming, and if everything is bad, yeah. So what we are bringing into this industry, we are bringing in this portability, even for a bigger tunnels, and I will show you another video. Even the big recircular tunnels can be portable, yeah. And that's another video I'm going to show you later, yeah. But we pulled out some of these locations in recent 2-3 years, and we changed the technology quite significantly. And I already told that our open tunnels are not noisy anymore, not so noisy, and the next generation can be very low noise, yeah. And I'm not joking. You don't need airplugs in open tunnels anymore in the new generation. Actually, the newest one is coming to Madrid this year, in the middle of mall. Not even the side of the mall, but it's in the middle. Yeah, and then we have one guy who is operating in Branson in Missouri, which is United States, and we gave him try our machine for a half year, and then he was super happy, and he bought that business. So let's pull video number 1, just to hear what he says.
We have had great feedback from all of our customers that have participated in Fritz's Aerodium. It's been a great addition not only to our indoor activities, now we get to provide an outdoor activity, but not just any outdoor, one that fits well within our adventure theme. The machine went out fairly easy, and we were able to turn the wind tunnel on. I think it was about 3 to 4 days after we received all the parts. Working with the Aerodium team has been phenomenal. We've thoroughly enjoyed it. They've been professional. They've been helpful every step of the way.
Right on. Great instructor.
I've done both the inside wind tunnels as well as the outdoor one. The experience for me, it blows it out of the water, the outdoor experience, like what you see behind me.
You showed out, though.
People are driving by. They see it. It's something that draws people in. It's an advertising billboard for us. What I love about this is we've had a variety of all ages and all different sizes of people that get to experience that. And it's something that they've never done before. And so a lot of people, they tell me, you know what, I've crossed something off my bucket list because we got to fly at your Aerodium experience.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
We've had a lot of local news channels here, and they've flown, they've done covered stories.
But it was awesome.
Me and Matt Young, we're about to go fly the Aerodium right there.
So cool.
So cool, y'all.
We're bringing the first one that's in the nation that's an outdoor Aerodium technology wind tunnels, and we are excited to be able to provide that for our customers.
Yeah, sorry for advertising tone in his voice, but he was really happy, and this will be the season number 3 for him, and he's thinking about having the next one. Yeah, so, and where I'm heading, we have to think about these operators. We have to make them happy, yeah, and we have to make happy also these flyers, you know. And to be honest, I don't see the big difference of flyers be more happy in indoor tunnel as outdoor tunnel. It's a bucket list experience for them. So they achieved that, they did it, and if they're happy, if the technology is safe, if everything is fine, what's the difference? Yeah, but it's big difference for investor. Yeah? This machine costs $500,000. You know what else you can buy for $500,000? So that's a point I want to say, and then. I'm trying not to sell you, yeah. So, but another point I want to touch is about the sport, yeah. And we had a nice guy performing in the shows. His name is Thompson, and one day we said, okay, why don't you try the professional competition to participate? Because you're good in shows, and he said, okay, let's try. And I agreed to sponsor him to let him some indoor flying time in some of the tunnels, and it took him 2 years. To go from 0 to World Cup champion, yeah, in freestyle, because he had a different style, he had a different skill set, and he won a couple of days ago here again. Yeah, so going back to the topic about entry level of this sport, yeah, if we are not being so how to say arrogant about you know, we are building the best, yeah, and that's the only thing in the market which makes sense, yeah. Kids can learn on this tunnel same good as on indoor one, yeah. So I'm not trying to oppose these two technologies, because actually I'm in both fields myself, yeah. And there is some people who are willing to have these indoor ones. It's fine, yeah. Some people don't have money to afford. Some people have the, you know, small towns like this Branson guy. The town is maybe, you know, 15,000 population, maybe more, or maybe I'm mistaken, but not big town. But still he makes healthy $300,000 a summer, which is like 3 months, yeah. So it's good for him, yeah. He's getting money back in 3 years. You know, that's a very interesting point to you know, think about it. And what else I want to say? I want to say that we also think about these owners of recircular tunnels, and then let's pull out the video number 3.
Boost brick and mortar traffic to your shopping mall with Aerodium vertical wind tunnels. Due to the fundamental shift in consumer shopping behavior, savvy developers know that in order to attract new customers, a shopping mall needs to create an experience-oriented environment to drive sales in stores. That's why we designed the R2, the solution to your traffic driving development strategy. We took the plug-and-play concept to the indoor skydiving industry and created the first plug-and-fly wind tunnel. So how does it work? Thanks to its modular design, it is quick and easy to install, allowing seamless integration into a new or existing building with minimal civil works. Unlike any other recirculation wind tunnel, the R2 is a fully self-contained structure. It can be lifted in through the roof or an opening in the wall and be ready for use without the need for heavy construction. With a footprint of just 972 square feet, this is the most compact recirculation wind tunnel in the industry. Bring the wow factor to your shopping mall with a wind tunnel and watch your foot traffic skyrocket. Contact us now.
Too much commercials, huh? But it was short notice to prepare something, so it was not about promote my company, but I'm about to talk about trends. And right now the trend is that because of internet sale, that the malls are actually dying, and we have some predictions, but a lot of malls are struggling or going to be dying soon. Yeah, and they desperately need some new activity into the mall. And this is one of our opportunity. And if you are talking here, sadly, about the industry declining and things like that, out of 5 my sales, all of them was in malls, because they're needing some new activity. And I think it's a good thing to think about, you know, to use this momentum of malls dying, and actually to play on this card. That if you are dying, we can give you something, maybe something to sustain longer, or to convert the mall into the retailtainment facility. Yeah. So that's about us. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Ivars. That was interesting. Thank you. If you do have any question, I really ask you to ask Ivars directly afterwards. We're going to have a break. I would like to have Vince, the